Yelling. Okay, so the mission today is as follows. The local government has asked us to assist them in checking on military positions that were once occupied by the mechs that were somehow reprogrammed to fight against the local military, hence the 3 white diamonds in the AO. Each represents a military position that is believed to be clear at this time. However, the local government has been running into some scavengers, looters, even a little bit of armed resistance here and there. And they want us to handle this position because we did so well in the previous AO, because this one is a little more important because they have some important storage facilities to the south with that marked position. I don't know what's over there, but the local government just doesn't want anything to get close, and with all of the local reports of what's been going on, they're using you guys to basically get everything sorted. Now, since the shutdown of the androids, the local government has been a little on the back foot here because that was a large force multiplier they had, and they lost even more manpower both in the operation to shut them all down that we assisted in, as well as all across the capital Providence in fighting them. And that has given rise to a few small sects of anti-government militia to rise up and start causing a little bit of a ruckus, but the threat of them still seems light according to reports I've been given. Now, of course, I don't trust those reports, no offense, but regardless, I would still keep on your toes. So your job is literally to sweep those 3 positions out, and from there, radio me, and then the local government will send a garrison to take those positions back. Those positions themselves are as follows. Deleting the black circle. This one was a medical position. This one was a small armor depot for TX turbo tanks. And this one was just a general military position, nothing special. Any questions?
Not this time.
All right, well, AO's live. Good luck, have fun.
You leader.
Next 506 stop is tomorrow. It's not an IDAP op. That was literally a one-time thing in the campaign. Where's the... I mean, that'll do. But I just want to put these in as empty. Yes, Tyrion, we'll deal with everything after this op. I then have to do one quick call, and then we'll get to the Zeusing stuff. Don't you worry. Ah, gosh darn it, body. Why? This is advisor off comms for 2 mics. Be right back, be right back.
So,
I do apologize for that. Just being random, you're good. I know you're going through a lot, Tyrion. I'm doing all right, Archmage. Thanks for asking. It's been a very hectic day, and I hope the budget T62 is doing okay. Otherwise, let's see.
6 now.
Tyrion's paying forward their gift sub from Combat Get Good. Nice, and you also dropped 6 gift subs for me. Thanks. Oh, Mr. Bosca's in chat. Or actually, no, it doesn't mean he's in chat, but I know he's been rating me here and there, so great to see him. But otherwise, if you got a sub from Tyrion, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this scenario. Oh, they deployed. This is Advisor back on net.
Send and go Team 6 now.
Test the D30, yeah, right? Pearl Harbor MCO. I mean, no, it wouldn't, like, for an MCO idea, because it would be a cool, like, mini-op. I was thinking, like, either we fly and blow ships up as the pilots, or we just shoot down planes for a while. I mean, either would be a fun op to do off the side, but
now.
There is an impossible ops in the works, and it's going to be pay-for-pain style, by the way.
Send and go Team 6.
It'll probably be run either next Monday or the following Monday if I can write the documentation quick enough. Could do Wake Island. Yeah, I've been thinking about using that for some other projects as well related to World War II, but again, there's a lot I have to do, and I don't have a lot of time to run it because I've been focusing on so many other little things, you know? Working on some Spanish-American War stuff as well. Let me go ahead and get this set. Not that it really is going to matter because their armor's OP as shit, but I like to pretend. Besides, this stream can be just more of us talking anyway. And then me going, oh no, bad stuff's happening. Oh shit, speaking of bad stuff.
Roger that. Copy that. On the way. Roger.
See if the tank reacts how I want it to.
Send and go now.
Woo! He just took like 5 or 6 bullets to the face. Those guns don't mess around. And Tyrion Durg stepping it up even more to give another sub out to Goncal. Give me 1 second. Olympus, this is Advisor. Send message over.
Advisor, this is Olympus. We've got ×1 Riley stuck within a rock. If you're able to remove him from there, over.
Affirm. I will. I'm gonna put him into cover because otherwise he's gonna get oofed by the rock. Ouch. Have I seen Hellsing Ultimate? Yes, but have you seen Hellsing Abridged? Bloodway and I's party trick is we can recite the second episode of Hellsing Abridged verbatim, and we just go off of each other on the characters. That was what, 10 hits? Hey kids, want to see a dead body? Ah! That's a good one. Alright, let's have a 4 squad come around. At this point, I just make these target-rich operations for them, knowing that they're unstoppable Terminators, but, I mean, it's what they want to play, so we'll go for it. Alucard, put the police girl on the phone. Really? You want to talk to... Okay. She wants to talk to you. What? I don't want... I'm going for a walk. Okay. Hello? Whatever you do, do not let Alucard leave that room under any circumstance. Actually, he just left. He said he was going for a walk. No! me lock these real quick. For the reason of why they weren't in them. And then the music starts. Really good swing song, by the way, there. All the Brazilian special force just look at him and just goes, "Hey guys, how's your healthcare?" They all start shooting, just turns around and goes, "Apparently it's great." And then, you got a sequence of them shooting each other. Yeah, that's the 3rd episode, actually. Yeah, Bloodwind I've watched a lot. But that's enough of me rambling. Alright, we're going to get one of these ready to go. Unfortunately, they didn't really stand a chance now, did they? No, I want to select the... whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, we need to do a helipad. Invisible. Find a decently open area. That one will do. Yep, it is flat, so that will be great. And then all I have to do is select that entire thing, mainly the driver. And just do transport unload. Now, if I really want to be proper about that, we can delete the extra one put by that group.
Contractor, this is Olympus.
Olympus, this is Contractor. Send message.
Contractor, this is Olympus. We have the local militia that just fired upon us, and we are currently clearing them out of the first objective hour.
Roger. Let me know when it's clear. I will let the local authorities know, and they will send in a garrison to take that position. Break. Especially if there is any military hardware still there that we wouldn't want the militia to get. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Say again, last over.
Olympus, this is Contractor. The local government wants to get a garrison to that position when it is clear. Break. They want to do this in case there's any military hardware still in the base that they want to resecure and prevent the militia from getting. Over. Well, that was useless. We now have to have a deep anime talk. I'm not actually the anime watcher. Bloodwing is the anime watcher. I rarely watch anime, to be perfectly honest. Oh, you dirty bitch. Work the shaft. Excuse you? Oh, I'm sorry. I like to dirty talk when someone's sucking my dick. That's episode 2. Yeah. I mean, granted, if you were to go in while someone's watching Adventure Time and blow up the TV, I think they'd be pretty pissed off, too. Code Geass? Yeah, we've seen a bit of that. I think I've only watched, like, half a season's worth before we, I had to, we just didn't pick up on it again, simply because I'm a busy person. Bloodwing has merch inbound now? What? Oh. Oh. You know, she actually has a character model for Bloodwing. Like, she has a sketch. Actually, a few sketches. And then if she ever, like, ooh, I almost said where her company is. If ever her government contracting gig falls through, she might fall back on streaming and I'll promote her. Not gonna lie, though, if she gets a face cam and, you know, a cam to show off some other stuff, then, I probably will never have to work again. I'm just a very, very lucky man. Then again, she's getting fast-tracked in that company, so in 10 years, I will probably never have to work again. Biding my time. Here, let's give him a reason to use these turrets.
Roger that.
We'll miss you. No, I'm still going to do, like, YouTube and stuff, but, you know,
Solid copy.
just having fun with my life. I mean, the freaking house we got, like, here's the crazy thing about it. So, townhouses in our area, the main area we were looking, we're going at crazy fucking levels. Like, 1,500 to 1,800 square foot would get you anywhere from, like, 500,000 to 550. is what I was seeing. We somehow got a 2,000 square foot townhouse for only 500 and 1,000. I don't know how we pulled that off. But yeah, we got the house. Closing date is next month, but they accepted our bid. We got the appraisal sorted. Like, we don't officially have it yet. We won't till the closing happens, but, you know, with how everything's going right now, it's very unlikely that the seller's going to pull out because the house market is such in the seller's favor. So, unless Lady Luck decides to go, haha, psych, and fuck me over, then, you know, if that happens, whatever. I mean, Bloodway and I already talked and said if we don't get this one, we'll just take a break for a few months and raise more capital. I don't care. So yeah, I get Maurice to use the turrets, because the turrets are fun. The thing's literally like a minigun. Shoots fire than the Z6. I mean, the amount of bullets that thing puts out, you can't even call them bullets. I guess laser shots it puts out, photons, whatever. It's pretty cool.
Send in goat team 6.
Look at this little Chad. I'm gonna, watch this, I'm gonna run up and mag dump him, because he's on his own. I would do that in any community, but he's just gonna laugh at me and shoot me, one-tap me, because his nice little Becker armor just prevents me from killing him. Ay. Yes, we actually looked up the history of the house. It's really cool. That was 2 shots. He's probably third-person cheating. I mean, why wouldn't you, you know? So, it's a really exotic house. Like, it's an odd house the way it's structured because the ground floor has a cutout in the floor to, like, show the basement. But what that allows for is a lot of light to come into the basement, so the basement is actually just, like, another floor in itself. But a lot of the stuff that was made in and around the house, such as the fencing, the deck, a shed, the remodels in the bathrooms, was all done by the previous owner, the husband.
Contractors, Olympus.
Because he was,
We just got a couple
he's
more
an engineer.
stragglers to take out here, but go ahead and start sending the Anderson over.
Olympus, this is contractor A firm. I will relay this to them. Stand by, over.
Roger that.
So it's pretty cool. The only like 2 minor issues with the house that we have is the windows, which we originally thought were like bad windows, but the windows themselves are fine. Just the window panes are kind of screwed. Like they have a weird they've got like kind of a fogged over effect and some weird scratches, but it was just because they were mishandled during installation. Oh, Grim's just dead in his shack. That's funny. And then there was a little bit of crookedness to the kitchen cabinets, but that was, again, because it was just a little mishandled in the thingamajig. So there's nothing too much to worry about, which is great. Here, actually, we're going to do 1 squad here. And it's only going to take a few $1,000 to fix both of those issues. So, and we don't have to deal with it immediately. Like, it's funny, we did a walk-and-talk inspection of it yesterday morning. And the inspector said, you know, this is like in the top 25% of houses I've seen and inspected. Like, this is a very good house. And they let us do it too. And when we put the bid in a few hours later, their realtor contacted ours and asked a bunch of follow-up questions, which is a good sign because it means they're actually taking our bid seriously. So that was great. And then, you know, we got the news this morning. Like, I literally woke up and then 10 minutes later, Bloodwing texted me in capital letters, babe, 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 and then immediately calls me. And then we get into a conference call with our realtor. He's like, yeah, they selected your offer. Congratulations. It's like, oh, shit. Because I'm going to be honest, I wasn't expecting to get that house at that bid. Because the other house we bid on, was, give me 1 second. Olympus, this is Contractor. Be advised, friendly forces coming in a RTT. To describe it, it's basically a Clone Wars era APC. On the Republic side, it's coming up the MSR and will drop off a squad to relieve you. Break. After it arrives, you are free to push on to the other 2 positions. Break. I'm going to assume that they are also held by the enemy at this time. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. Did you say that the garrison is also being held by the local militia on their way here? Over.
Negative. It is en route in a vehicle coming up the MSR. Please do not shoot them. Over.
Solid copy, Contractor. We will not shoot. Over.
So the other place we put a bid on, I actually fact checked it. I was telling a few people it's at 430. I lied. It was at 440. We bid at 455. But it was also a nice spacious end unit, but it was like 600 less square feet. And we lost because someone bid it at 509. They bid almost 80K over the listed price. Like, crazy. Freaking crazy. But this one, we went at we went 31 over only because, A, it's very hard to find a place with over 2,000 square, like at or above 2,000 square feet for a townhouse in this area. B, the location was perfect. It's right next to Bloodwing's work.
Roger. Understood.
And C, it had probably the most open basement out of every place we had looked at over 6 months. So we went a little over, but I was also not expecting to get that place because the market was so crazy, because of all the research I was doing. Give me 1 second. Olympus, this is Contractor. I have been informed that the local garrison has arrived and is moving in to secure the base at this time. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. We saw them. They dismounted. We're on to the next objective. Over.
Roger. Continue your work. Out.
On the way.
Because a lot of the places, there was another place we really liked that was listed at $499, and the winning bid for that place was $560. So people were going crazy for some of these places. So only going 31 over, and the fact that, again, I actually, come to think of it, I think out of all the places we looked at, this, yeah, like only... trying to think, out of like the 30 or 40 places we looked at, this place and only like 1 or 2 other places were over 2,000 square feet. So I was expecting this to get like yeeted off the market immediately, but Bloodwing also wrote a really, really good letter. She knows how to pull at the heartstrings. And somehow fucking got it, you know? I'll take it. So, you know, it's all good. I'm going to aggro all the patrol squads now that they know that they've come under contact. And I'm going to go ahead and send another squad over here just to show the local garrison actually doing something. Wow, you guys literally did the dumbest place to garrison. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your hard freaking work. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, I think we got a good deal. I mean, granted, like, in 9 years, the resale value probably won't go up too much. But it's just because the market's crazy right now. Bloodwing was telling me if we don't get something, then she might just move into an apartment and pay rent, which would be a waste of money right now. But, you know, I'm glad we were able to get this. But we still, I can't say anything officially yet because we got to wait for closing costs. But the next, whatchamacallit? The next channel update video. By the way, I have it scheduled to go up in like an hour and 15 minutes. And I had to make an addendum because I was supposed to put it up last night. And then I actually re-put it through my footage processor. And I added an extra snippet to say, hey, like, you know, house got bought. So, you know, things change even more, you know, in that span of 24 hours. So,
Copy that. On the way.
The one for next month, though, I'm probably gonna not place it till the, like, early to mid-June, but I want to do it showing off the basement. Just to show you guys the amount of space my quote-unquote office is going to be. Because this will allow us to easily do VR. I can show you guys where we're going to store the mead when I do the mead-making videos, when we just experiment with everything, and we'll have fun with it. But Wolfie, thank you so much for the 300 bits, my man. Nice corgis, too. Do you hear that barrage of fire? Like, Jesus. Olympus, this is Contractor. Message over.
This is Olympus, send it.
Roger. Local garrison is reporting a pile of androids at the place you previously cleared out. Break. They're asking us to confirm the other androids if we arrive at both of these other positions, just to make sure that they are in the vicinity and they haven't been taken by anything. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. We didn't note it earlier because we figured that the garrison would figure it out upon arrival. Out.
Alright, Wolfie, I hope you are as well. My day, it's been surreal today to get that news. Because again, Bloodwind and I were not expecting to get it. Because this place had 4 other offers before we put ours in. And it was going to probably get another, like, 4, another 1 or 2 days. So it's crazy. But we just have to hope now that everything follows through. We've put in the paperwork. But, you know, we got the mortgage paperwork done, but there's going to be like $11,000 in closing costs, which there's a grant we can apply for to get $7,000 taken off, but there's still another $5,000 to pay, so we're going to have a pay-for-pain op either this coming Monday or the Monday after, and my player base has voted for it to be an impossible style op, but it's going to be a little twist on things. It's going to be a quote-unquote pay-for-pleasure op, where the player base can pay to get themselves stuff, but then it'll be like reversed. So the main focus will be on the, you can pay to assist the players to beat my impossible op, but there'll also be a section where you can pay for more stuff. But the that section is going to be reserved for like crazy custom compositions and shit. So the timeline operator rate was Ares was the first one. And then Achilles replaced Ares, and now Zen is slowly replacing Achilles. Zen has some really cool features in it these days, though. Like, for example, when you move this cursor around, you can see if the players can actually, like, see you. It doesn't take into account any terrain, like foliage and shit. It only takes in part the terrain and the line of sight angles. See, here's Throm Boy running up again. Didn't have time to turn around there because the RC was too slow. But there's a lot of it basically shows you if you might spawn something in their line of sight. You just can't do it with too many players. I've done it with 40 players and it was fine, but doing it in the latest MCO with like 80 really lagged out my interface because of all the scripts I would have to, execute and check for all those players. It was pretty messy.
Solid copy. Copy.
But there's a lot you can test with Zen. I still like to stick with Achilles right now, though, simply because it's more of what I know, and I'm just slow to change, but, yeah. FNF pay for pain? I don't think you'd ever get that, because it's all PvP. Olympus, this is Contractor. Send message.
Contractor, this is Olympus. We found more droids similar to the first location, as well as medical crates, over.
Roger, I will pass that along. Stand by, over. Again, because this is just supposed to be a contact-heavy op, because they're unkillable Terminators. Hi, Liru, an awesome day to you and Bloodwing. I really want to join FNF, but does it require you to pay download every version of Arma? What do you mean by pay download? If you mean DLCs, no, FNF doesn't require any DLCs. It does require mods, though, but mods are for free. But you do have to have a legal version of Arma 3 that's paid for from Steam, if that's what you mean. But otherwise, just use the exclamation point FNF command in chat, and it'll tell you what to do. Olympus, this is Contractor. Interrogative, over.
This is Olympus.
Roger, local government is asking what the status of the medical crates are. Are they intact? Do they still have the medical supplies within them? Local government wants to know in case the militia might have moved the supplies out of that position. Over. Yeah, if you don't have a legal version of Army, you do become a Seagull. That's always fun. I emptied those out on purpose.
So Olympus, the crates themselves are intact, but there's nothing in them, over.
Olympus, this is Contractor A Firm. I will pass that information along. Thank you.
On the way. Solid copy. Roger. On the way.
Alright, I can start deleting bodies back here. I just feel like doing another one.
Solid copy.
Have that big drive up to support with them. If it decides to. Okay, decided not to. Cool. Very cool game. Thank you. What about the dump truck T62? Maybe. Maybe one day. We'll have a stream or two where we build some crazy custom compositions with the main mod set. But yeah, just... Bloodaway and I have some weird luck sometimes. And sometimes it, exploits itself very, very interestingly. But yeah, regardless, I hope everyone here is having a wonderful day. That's all I can hope for, you know? Stop, because hey, I thought he was gonna run into the Vic and kill himself. Where are you going? No, I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Olympus, can you confirm if any government entities are coming in to our location at the second objective? Over.
On the way.
Where are you fucking going? This is Contractor to Olympus. I can confirm no government forces are being sent to your current position. Over.
Contractor to Olympus, solid copy. Just want to make sure before we blew some armor up. Out.
I don't know what they're running that causes these vehicles to panic like that. Because I've seen it on Lambs, but never, like, not on what they're running. Yeah, righto, Seeker. I appreciate it. Hope you keep enjoying it, man. And Barb's interesting, wonderful maid outfits, especially. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's okay. It's not like the AI were gonna actually do anything anyway. Fucking hell. That pathing AI pisses me the fuck off sometimes. I don't think they have any AI mods, which is why I was confused when I saw vanilla AI pulling back like that. Because, especially with a 90% general skill coefficient, you don't see that. Ever. So it's like, why were they pulling back, you know? Who knows? Just takes the... Yeah, I mean, I hear the launch sound, I'm like, yeah, we're GG. They already talked about, you know, deading it, so I'm not surprised. Just happens. The tankers simply know the Mandos are built different. Yeah, unkillable Terminator. They would probably have a reputation at that point, you know? Let me make sure he's not stuck in some infinite loading screen bullshit, so I'll run that on global. Shame it doesn't have shields? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you play the Star Wars Battlefront version, it doesn't have shields, but if you play the Empire at War version, the Empire version of that tank does have shields. So, shrug. But yeah, nice bout of
Contractor, this is Olympus.
stuff.
Go ahead and inform the
Seeker,
local
it's
government
exclamation
garrison
point
that
FNF.
We only have a couple stragglers left and are awaiting their arrival. Over.
Olympus, this is Contractor A firm. Stand by, over. Hey, Grim, you ready to go on a trip?
One of my favorite rocket ship.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. Give me 1 second. There's a lot of ways I could have done that, but I chose that one. Why? Because I felt like it. Because why not? Or better yet, for the meme. Why? For the glory of Satan, of course. A classic. Did that not hurt him? No, because he was attached to the object. When you attach something to something else, it disregards any attached physics. So the only physics that are dealt are to the item that has everything attached to it. So he had no physics to get hurt. Not that it would have hurt him, because he's an unkillable Terminator right now. Food for thought. Olympus, this is... break. Olympus, this is Contractor. Be advised, the local government is going to send a hover truck your way. It's going to go north from the southern position and then hook it west to your position, arriving just to your north. If not, it'll arrive directly into the compound. Break. This process will take a few minutes. They are still mobilizing the necessary personnel. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. Thanks for the heads up. Out.
So let's get him a warm welcome, shall we?
Space Vietnam.
On the way.
But yeah, again, one of the many little things you have to know about Arma 3. Because that's just how it works, you know?
On the way.
Takes a second for that engine to get warmed up. There it is. When you are a game master, you have to understand every single freaking asset out of every single mod you use. And the only way to get that is with time. Or have someone that's done all that for you and tell you how to do it. By the way, I think I gave him the wrong route. Yeah, let's fix that real quick.
Welcome.
I gave him a direct route instead. Because I don't want him to get shot at from the garrison. And he almost came close, but it's fine. So I'll adjust that in his flight path about right there. Yeah, I think about a lot of stuff, quote unquote. I just want to make sure when he does the right cut, he, you know, that's lined up properly. So I think he's still going to overshoot a little bit, but that's fine. I thought about it, and it's still going to take me forever if I do it. So, again, going to be a while. But I think about a lot, quote unquote, but again, like I have a document, a massive freaking document that has literally 5 years worth of op ideas. At that, yes, I've been hydrated. I always have a glass of water next to me. And it just, you know, there's a lot to work with there. But it's only if the 506 wants to do another stalker campaign, because I wouldn't do it to anyone else. I think one of them just shot at the hover tank. Oh yeah, they're fine. I think they're actually shooting back too, which is kind of cool. Wow, the squad leader got shot. This is contractor. I've been told that troops are on the ground. You're cleared to move to the final position.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. Can confirm. We're Oscar Mike to the next objective. Out.
Whew. Stalker campaign was the reason you found me? Yeah. That's that one, the Bornholm incident, Donald Trump's wall, those are among the top 10 reasons people find me, definitely. Oh, two of you found each other. Cute. Go ahead and delete some of the bodies that they're moving away from. Keep frames go by. I mean, there's only, what, 10, 12 of them, so it doesn't really matter too much. Heck, let's do a head count. 3, 6, 9, yeah, 12. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even though they're over, like, unkillable Terminators, this is pretty freaking cool to watch. Either way. Follow-up video to... Yeah, it's a lot of the content I do for Drum, the more exotic stuff that TSB doesn't necessarily like, is the stuff that catches a lot of people's attention. I will admit that, too. And then TSB stuff can be a little more generic, but I'm trying to change that this month, simply because a lot of them are burnt out. So I want to focus on other stuff. Now you got those two statics firing. So again, normally I would not be this crazy with the amount of units I throw, but it's the experience they want, so it's the experience I tailor. Oh god, that is a rocket to what, the statics? Yep. That dealt with them all right. Actually, you, come over here. The other one's still A-okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember how I found Jester 814 looting back in the day. I think I just randomly found them. God, I don't think anyone remembers looting anymore for Arma 3. It's all the 40k stuff these days. But, shrug. By the way, I am going to get back into doing Warhammer 40k stuff with the 700th. They're just trying to rebuild their servers right now because they changed providers and then the new provider kind of sucked. So they're having to rebuild a lot. Wait, Wolfie, which Discord? Chosen Discord. Which one's Chosen? Oh, the Chosen ones? Yeah, no, that's the latest one I joined with that, what's his name? The black guy. Yeah. No, he's a cool guy. I randomly found him a week ago while he was streaming Arma 3, and he seemed to be enjoying himself, so I slid in. Yeah. Yeah, I jumped into his Discord like a week ago. Nah, he's new to Arma, and he said he's doing some Felucia thing, so I'm like, shit, I'll drop by. Why not? It's cool. But yeah, no, someone asked me if I was the real one. I literally took a picture of my finger out doing the OK sign in front of my channel analytics. I don't give a fuck, like, sure. Well, you know, he's starting a new community in Arma 3. Might as hell help. Because all I really want to do is make sure people enjoy this crazy sandbox. Oh my gosh, wait, one of them's unconscious. We actually knocked one of them unconscious. Holy fuck. We finally threw enough people at them where we knocked one of the Terminators unconscious and they immediately throw a squad shield. One guy's unconscious. Break out the squad shield, boys. That's hilarious. I just watched that dude get hit in the face and nothing happened. I call that a victory. Yeah, you were duoing an AO. So it was you and him then? Yeah, the Klafgan AO. I jumped it because I saw it was Klafgan at the time I was working on my latest MCO, which was Klafgan. That's going to be run in a few weeks, actually. I'm finalizing the paperwork for it, though. But I'm already having people register for it and shit. Yeah, no problem, Wolfie. No, I love dropping into Arma streamers, mainly if they're Zeusing, but, you know, sometimes no one is, so I just drop by to say hi. And, you know, I also raid random people to try to make their night. Because to some people, getting to affiliate means a lot, you know? As a partner looking back, I can't, you know, recapture that experience because I'm already here, but, you know, I try to make that, I try to give that to other people, because why not? Make their night. Because it can mean the world to them, you know? It's just something people can do to be nice. Also because a lot of the Twitch streamers and YouTubers that are on the top level, I'm gonna be honest, they're kind of dicks. But I know there's plenty of people in the world that would say I'm the same way, so. But I've met a few. Kind of dicks. You know? I have a lot of stories about some, but I've already agreed not to tell anymore because their fanboys get very angry. It's still fun to tell them, though. Get me drunk one night off of a stream, and I might tell a few. It's amazing finding how some different people all know each other. That is, too. The whole it's a small world scenario. That I've also always been fascinated with. Yeah, I know, right, Wolfie? Just find Arma people. Like, I know a buddy of mine who I've known for, I think, 2 years. Like, a lot of people are in his small community just because they found him and they've been working with him for years. But it's just a cool concept. You never know who you're going to meet on the internet, you know? Stranger danger isn't really an issue anymore. People are just all wanting to chill and play a niche game. Yeah, right? This guy knows that guy. Well, total guy, I feel like you would totally know everyone, you know? Because you're that total guy.
On the way. Understood.
They probably got the unconscious guy up, since I only see one Red Rain back there, which is just mine. Usually I'd be invisible and teleport up and listen to them, but again, they're just in their zone. I gotta look back into the Twitch schedule thing and make sure that schedule is right, because there might be a few things that are wrong, and I'll have to adjust those, but yeah, no, I have a schedule on Twitch. I try to follow it to the best of my ability, but I will say, first week of June might be a little stagnant. I know there's a week in late May that also will be stagnant, because I'm going on vacation. See, watch this. I'm gonna literally go full auto here. Oh, this is a shotgun. Yeah, that didn't really work. I made him twitch like 2 or 3 times, but that was it. What do you have, sir? You also have a shotgun. Wow, a small world. It's almost like there's only like 5 guns I could use to make these rebels. That was also what was kind of annoying. Like, I only had 5 different guns to use for, like, you know, in terms of carbines and E5, that sort of shit. Alright, we're gonna play Grand Theft Auto. No, sir. Sir. Don't pull that shit. The AI will sometimes bail out. Ow. I'm gonna hit one. Becker gun isn't gonna stop that, buddy. No! It'll take more than that. Fuck. So, that didn't really last me long, but hey, I got one. The Slayer has become the Slayed. Oh shit, we knocked out another one too. Cool. We're actually winning. Somewhat. I mean, there isn't really winning with Arma 3 unless you're doing Zeus versus players, but... Oh! Oh my god, I got him! I'll have to teleport him back in, but... Hooray for roadkill! Again, normally I'm not excited when I kill the player base. It's just a matter of I finally killed an unkillable Terminator. It just took running him over with my APC. How many bits to make you sign? You probably mean seen an anime sign. It depends, because I'd have... What the fuck? Is that a jetpack? I think that's a jetpack. I'd have to check copyright. Wait for him to respawn, and I'll get like a transport to fly him over. Know any modern base units I could join? Looking for a unit that allows multi-clanning. Those are rare, and it pisses me off that those are rare. Here, let me get a fucking hover thing ready to go for him. Your best bet is Arma find a unit. Because a lot of modern units these days have multi-clanning rules, and I think it's the stupidest thing ever. But that's just how it works, I'm afraid. Hey, Slayer. There is, I've arranged transport for you. It's outside the perimeter over there. It'll, take you to them.
Alright, copy. Thank you.
No problem. Olympus, this is contractor message over.
This is Olympus, send it.
Be advised, I have a reinsert for you. He is going to arrive at your position via hover truck. Over.
So Olympus, solid copy on last. 1x reinsert coming in via hover truck. Out.
On the way.
Here, let me grab the frickin' invisible helipad here. They still have the marker down. They never made it. We just gotta hope it survives. Look at this Chad just running off here. Like, he's just checking if it had any intel. It was just some random guy that's like, fuck, I know how to drive this thing. I'm gonna fly away. Whatever. Yeah, that's why I don't have that rule in TSB. Like, we have a lot of groups in TSB that are also part of other groups. But I think it's stupid. Like, if you have the room to play in multiple groups that offer the same thing, but they have different op days, and you can, like, you know, make any obligations that you have to those groups, then you should be able to. I mean, also, and actually there's technically nothing illegal about it in terms of, like, actual laws. You can always just get a voice changer and change your name. I did that once, and it worked for a while. And the only reason it stopped working was because I, like, you know, became famous, and I asked them, hey, you know, and they let me, so that was a while ago. That group ended up dying out for a different reason, though. It's actually kind of cool to watch that coming in, all the shots going on it. But, you know, like, get a voice changer like Clownfish or something super easy and just go down 2 decibels. Make a different TeamSpeak identity, make a different Arma profile, and you're fine. You know? Food for thought. Yeah, you can also just go offline on Steam. It's easy. It would only not work if they require you to, like, connect your Steam account to the group and shit, because there are a few groups that are like that. But usually they're casual, unless it's Star Sim, in which case... Oh, another one died. Ouch. How many shots did I put in your face, sir? Hey, Dental? Dental. You hear that sound? Yep, that's gonna be your ride. It'll take you there. It's gonna be landing over that helipad that your lat started at. He's very quiet. Yeah, little damage. I don't know, again, it's any armor group can run themselves however they want. It can just be a bit annoying on, you know, certain rules, but, you know, that's why there's so many different groups out there. I always recommend to people these days, Arma Reddit find a unit. You'll be able to find a lot there, you know? Well, okay, it decided to land at the other pad. Whatever. Just how it works. Yeah, exactly, Wolfie. Everyone has their own tastes and preferences. It's just how it is. Such is life. Oh, there's still people in that vehicle. Interesting. That's why it still had the movement order live. It just never got out. But, you know, we all like and dislike various things in Arma 3. But there's so many ways you can tailor an experience in Arma 3 from mod sets to difficulty settings, so it's A-okay. Look, I shot this guy 5 times in that burst before someone tapped me. He just shrugs it off. How many gloves did you need for that, sir? Ah, yes, for my Becker, I need to put on my black leather glove, or whatever. And then I need to do it again. And again. Ugh. Ugh. You know? I think that means blood bags, but I could be wrong. Any tips for Any Zeus's out there? Always communicate with your player base. Always have a debrief or some way to take feedback to ask your players, hey, did you like this? What did you not like about the op? How can I make the op better for you? So many Zeus's don't do that. And that needs to change one day. And that goes for mission makers too. If you don't have a Zeus's and say you just run missions, have the mission maker take feedback. Have a debrief for people to say what they liked and didn't like about the mission. It needs to be done more often. But yeah, a lot of Zeusing is just trial and error and practice with your specific player set. Because only through that are you going to find an equilibrium that everyone likes, you know? Communication is key, exactly. Not just in ops, it's just literally every step of the way. Like, communication in the operation between squad leaders and ground command. Yes, communication between players and Zeus's after the op. Communication between administrators and the general player base to keep a transparent, you know, keep pure transparency so players don't think the admins are abusing their power and cause a ruckus. How the fuck did that get built? So either a script or some sort of fortified tool framework. Weird. But yeah, it's... like TSB, I will admit, we have issues. Those issues could be solved with a simple 1-minute conversation between people, but instead everyone goes to their little corner and starts making rumors, and it's just such a pain in the ass. Shit happens. How's that transport not absolutely annihilated? That's because it's armored pretty well, but the infantry are very exposed in the back. That's why in the medical compound, you saw them take like 3 or 4 casualties. But, of course, because the Mandalorian's an unkillable Terminator, he's not gonna do anything. But blaster fire doesn't take out the hover trucks. Because
Contractor, this Olympus.
lasers do less damage than the ballistics in the Mass Effect opposition mod. Olympus, this is Contractor. Send message, over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Go ahead and send word to the government garrison that we only have a couple more stragglers and that we are awaiting their arrival, over.
Olympus, this is Contractor. A firm on that. Over.
Still copy, Contractor. Olympus out.
I'm not gonna lie, there are some people out there that just love to spread drama, and it's kind of annoying. But you're seeing that, like, that was down to like 80%, so it is taking damage, it's just not enough to actually do anything.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Addendum to last, if you can also let the garrison know that there are more robots at this location, over.
Olympus, this is Contractor. A firm. Break. The garrisons are being sent at this time in the form of 2 more RTT transports along the MSR. They should be arriving from the west. Break. Interrogative. What is the status of the droids in question that are in a pile? Do they have weapons on them? Over.
Welcome.
So I'm trying to set up that, you know, someone took the guns, and that was all, like, mini guns and shit. Olympus, this is Contractor. Go ahead, over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. We're checking now. Stand by.
A firm. Not all of them will have weapons, but it was mainly the Z6 rotary cannons that the local government is concerned about. Break. Their local garrisons haven't found where they are. They're wondering if you're moving them around. I told them no, but I'm radioing you just to ask in case. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. We found no Z6 rotary cannons in all of our sweeps, over.
Just to hit that guy. Olympus, this is Contractor. A firm. Have you seen any Z6 rotary cannons on the militia? Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Stand by.
Oh, he got out instead of
Copy.
these chuckleheads getting out.
Contract, this is Olympus. We have not come across any Z6s as of today, over.
Olympus, this is Contractor. A firm, that's a little worrisome. Otherwise, continue on with your task, over. He's gonna come back, because that's a mighty fine vehicle there. It would be a shame if someone stole it.
Copy that. Understood. Roger. Copy that. Understood. On the way. Understood.
Olympus, this is Contractor. Message, over.
So Olympus, send it.
Be advised, local garrison has reported that they are on site. Can you confirm this at this time, over?
Contract, this is Olympus, say again.
Local garrison is reporting they are boots on the ground in your AO. Can you confirm that, over?
Contract, this is Olympus. A firm, can't confirm. We have eyes on, over.
Roger, out. Olympus, this is Contractor. Emergency traffic break. Western Garrison is reporting some sort of aircraft just past them. It is potentially going to buzz your position at this time, over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Inform all stations that currently our lat has been stolen. Out.
Nah.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Did you copy last, over?
A firm, I did. You outed me, though, which means I don't reply, over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. My bad. We have a House of Den lat that apparently has been stolen, is not under our control. So any House of Den lat as of this time is considered hostile, over.
Roger. Be advised, local authorities reported some sort of blue figure in the cockpit. Can you confirm? Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Unable to confirm. Out.
He's gonna go follow it. Oh, that's cute. Nah, that thing is long gone, my friend. So the character I had steal the lat is, he's a recurring villain, quote-unquote. He is the one that possibly started the prison riot in the beginning. But I don't have his lore fully made because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with him. I mean, it was going to be a chase, but he went off in a different direction. This guy I'm having pull away. But this is a setup for a different line of ops I can do now. So that should be fun. Olympus, this is Contractor. Message, over.
This is Olympus, send it.
Roger, interrogative. With the 3 bases under our control, is there anything else you need to do in the AO at this time, or can you RTB for next assignment? Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. We're currently RTB at this time, over.
Roger, stand by for Index, over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Addendum, we're trying to see what happened to that last lat that was stolen and are moving on to RTB once we confirm that, over.
Roger, be advised, it is in the southeast western quadrant of the Providence, some 10 or so kilometers away from you. I may have a tracker on your lats for contracting purposes. Over.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy. We'll talk about that later. Out.
So that'll be the plot of the next stop, is tracking that down. Contracting purposes.
Wow. Lock it up.
All right, so yeah, no, that makes the plot of the next mission a bit easier to explain. So yay, thank you. I mean, you guys did well. I killed one of you by running you over as I fled because I wanted to see if I could actually kill you. So I gave you a quick reinsert though, and someone else died. Did the same thing for him. And overall, I hope you had fun being near unkillable Terminators. And I hope the plot is thickening enough for you. That's all I got.
Hope the armor's not an issue for you.
No, it's fine. If I wanted you dead,
Well,
I
got
know what to
gifted a
do.
subscription.
But I know you guys want to have fun shooting shit, so I give you a lot to shoot. And if I am wrong in that assumption, please let me know and I will adjust it.
I think everybody here is having a good time. We enjoy it.
Okay.
As always, Liru, thank you for taking the time to do this.
No problem.
Breath of fresh air. Something different we don't know.
Your mic cut out.
Damn it. My mic. Down. Sorry. Thank you, Liru.
No problem. Hope you all had fun. If you didn't have fun, feel free to DM me on Discord and we can have a conversation and I will try to be better. Otherwise, I will BRB one sec. Alright guys, so I might be back in a few hours, do some random mission development, but I have to now do a meeting and then do a Zeus lesson and then message Bloodwind to make sure there's nothing I need to go sign. And it looks like one of the groups just messaged me for their MCO squadron roster placement. So, gotta go take care of all that. So, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Maybe I'll see you in a few hours for mission dev. Otherwise, cheers, have a good one, and go operate operationally. Take care.